Alright, time for another draftphysics.com video presentation. Debate physics also. And so on the debate physics website, I will place these videos in this series, these short videos explaining a simple concept that basically proves kinetic energy is unviable as a theory of energy in the sense of 1/2 mv squared, or as I like to say, VMV. Yes, we multiply the velocity twice for no good reason. Per second, per second. Okay, anyway. So, let me get rid of this. And simple enough drawing. This is the hydraulic argument, you could argue, but it could be done with air pressure or any other source of a little explosion in here, or it could be a CO2 cartridge. It could be anything that's going to add volume to a cylinder. And so if I just make a simple comparison between, I put the same mass objects in here, and one of them is fixed, so it can't move. So in this case, and there's just no way to get around the fact that the volume is going to fill, and that the only place it can go in one case is in one direction. The volume, the extra volume, can only move in one direction. It has to move twice the speed, and it will produce twice the velocity if there's only one object that can move. So if we just make this the comparison of the 10-ton train versus the 5-ton train, the fact is the same energy will produce both. So one of them can't have twice as much energy. And it explains why we've never seen any of these experiments. It explains why we've never seen an experiment where it takes 4 times the fuel to go twice as fast, and where we've never seen the 10-ton train survive in the sense of we have seen. Not seeing is almost seeing. The very fact that we've never seen the tug of war, the famous tug of war between these two objects, explaining how the one mass going twice the velocity has twice the energy of the two mass going half the velocity. And so this is basically the 10-ton train right here. Two objects, two masses moving at half the speed. That's the 10-ton train. This is the 5-ton train. Obviously the same force creates both. And I don't think anybody, well, I know nobody will, because they won't challenge this argument. They won't explain to me how it doesn't happen, that somehow this volume doesn't fill up at twice the speed, okay, and that this doesn't move at twice the speed. So there'll be no explanation for how it isn't absolutely true that these will be the results you'll get. You have two moving objects, you'll get half the speed. You have one moving object, you'll get twice the speed. And there's no way to avoid it. So that's it. So it's not complicated at all. I'm just requesting somebody to debunk something I said here and prove that it's wrong somehow. Somehow explain how when the volume fills up and both of these objects move, that it's not going to fill up at half the speed that it will fill up here if only one of the objects is moving. Just explain how the mechanism doesn't work, and that somehow this fails to achieve the twice the velocity. All right. Simple. Short and semi-sweet. It's the best I can do is semi. Alright, anyway, till the next time and such.